Okay, so let me give you guys a little tip. Your best trades, or the best trades, and this is how I'm looking, or I'm not testing. I know this, but I've not been trading it, but I'm looking to develop my trading to this level. So when we do have a low, okay, and we run it, and then we come back inside, it's a bit scary trade. Okay, the way I've been trading is, okay, we go down, we go up, and then we break a high, then I wait for retracement. That's how I trade. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. You're just being cautious. But I'm looking to develop, or to, because there are several ways with the concept that I trade. There are 3 ways you can take entries. This is one of them. Okay, the second one is we have a high, we breach the high, we form a short-term low, we do not make a high, we run the short-term low, then I buy. Okay, this is running stops. So that's the second type of entry, and this is the way I trade currently. We have a high, we have a low, we breach the high, then I wait for retracement, then I take a long. The way out, the next one I'm trying to add or develop myself into is this one here, where we do have a low, so we do have a level like this here, and then price will run that level and then reject. Okay, so once price runs this level and rejects, it's showing that they are unwilling to continue to go down. So if they are unwilling to continue to go down, it means that they want to go up. So once I see that, I'll wait for a short-term retracement, and then I'll buy it. Okay, so why am I showing you this? Because of what we have in here. That's why I'm showing you that. So once a low has been run, remember I said price doesn't go down forever. Okay, so once we go below a low, price always tries to come back inside the range that has just been broken. So if this is a low and that's a high, once we break it, price always tries to come back inside this range. Alright, so if I see that rejection to come back inside, then I'll be willing to buy it to go up again. Okay, so with that said, let me show you what I was just, let's get rid of all this. Okay, so with that said, this is what I was driving to. Okay, so once we do run this equal lows and I see a rejection on the 1 hour time frame, I want to see a rejection. And if you're here and you're in the signal group, you understand what I mean by rejection. Okay, basically once we run the low, I would like to see something like this. This will show me a rejection on the downside, right, or a swing low formed after the low has been run. Okay, so if we do get that low to be run and we see a rejection like we are currently seeing, once I see that rejection, I'll be interested to buy to the opposite of where I'm expecting to sell. So on the 4 hour, this is where I'm looking to sell. So if I do see the rejection, then I would like to be a buyer to that level, and that's it. Okay. Ideally, I would have preferred this one to be run as well. Maybe they are setting up another equal low, seeing what the dollar might do today. So if I do see a swing low form in here, I'll be interested in a long to up there. So if you do see a swing low form, okay, if you see a low formed, a low formed, a low formed, if you can take a trade. Do not sell it currently. Just take a buy and look for at least 50% of the current range of this range. So from the low formed, okay, look for a retracement for the trade idea to go back to 50%. Okay, and once we get to 50%, you close your trade and then you wait to see if we are going to make another leg to the downside, which should be the ideal trade, which is because you are making down movement, you want to be taking part of the impulse leg to the downside. So we call this impulse retracement and another impulse leg to the downside. So that was a tip for you on how you can take possible trades. Okay, so you can take a trade by waiting for a short-term high to be run and then you go in and buy with peace of mind, or you can wait for a low to be run and then you see a rejection and then you can go in. Okay, so on this one, I think if, that's a big if we see a rejection on the dollar to push up like I said I'm expecting, then this will give a short-term retracement. This will give a short-term retracement, and I'll be looking for that level as objective to as an objective to see if I can take another short. As I'm talking, this thing is just blowing up. Let's take this one out for now. Let's see. Okay, this is the 1 hour time frame. Wait and see how this hourly candle is going to close. If it does close the way it is, I'll be looking up there. Okay, let's drop down to the 15. Yep. I'll be looking for this. Right, if the hourly candle closes bullish, okay, I'll be looking for that. But the hourly candle has to close bullish. If it doesn't close bullish, then I'll scrap it. Right, so look and see if the hourly candle is going to close bullish. If it does, then look for a buy to that level. Yeah, and if we do get up here, look for signs of rejection and then you'll be looking for sells, because the ideal trade is to the downside. You see, we make quick moves to the downside and it takes forever to go up. Yeah, that's indicating where price wants to go, because their quick moves are to the downside. Yeah, so watch the hourly candle and see if it does close bullish, then you can take a long there. If not, then you have to wait for price to give you some retracement to a high time frame level, which is this 4 hour here, and then you take a short. Where we are now, it's not ideal to take a short. Price has already dropped significantly, but we are looking to take out this low and ultimately drop down here. Okay, let's go to that one. So this pair, I've been ignoring it for a while, and this is the reason why I've been ignoring it. Ideally, I do not like trading this pair. Okay, Swiss pairs are not my favorite pairs because there are so many wicks, and there's a lot of manipulation when it comes to the Swiss, so I don't like trading it. However, I did love this level up here. Okay, we are making lows, we are making low, high, low, high. So I'm interested in that level for another leg down. So like this, like that. So I'll be waiting for price to gap here and give me reasons to sell short again. So what do I mean by reasons? I'm expecting price to come up here. Okay, if it does give it to me here, I'll take it. If it does give me here, I'll take it. I'm only looking for price to get here, give me a rejection on the hourly or 4 hour, then I go in and sell short with a stop above the rejection high, and I'll be looking for a continuation to the downside. If it does give me up here, then so be it, I'll take it there as well. So the reason why I brought this one in is because of the level they've left on the daily. I like it. Yeah, it's a swing high. We see a strong rejection to the downside. So usually, yeah, when you do have that, it causes price to drop on the retracement. Yeah, and yes, indeed, it did go above it, which is better, because once they do run the high, it's signifying that there's a lot of down pressure to come in. Yeah, so even if it comes up here and takes me out, I'll still watch it, and then I'll be looking for a sell to the downside if I see their rejection, if they do indeed run this high, which they shouldn't, because they've just run one here. And so I'll look for retracement and then a continuation to the downside. Going on dollar yen. On dollar yen, I was expecting more movement to the downside. It seems we are not going to get that, because the yen currently is flat, is weak, and is causing this pair not to do anything, because the dollar is also weak and the yen is weak. So we are flat, we are not doing anything. On the 4 hour, however, I do like this level. It's still in the cards. If price is to get there tomorrow, I'll be interested in selling short. Apart from that, I don't like anything else on this chart. I did love this move to the downside. We did enjoy it. However, I expected price to come for this equal low. It seems they're going to drag it a little bit. So currently not doing anything. For any trade, it should be up here. For selling, for buying, if I'm forced to take a trade, I'll take it where we are right now. Okay, buying this. If I'm forced to take a trade, I'll buy this. And for target wise, maybe I'll target this one, maybe. But because we are flat, right, because price is flat, I personally wouldn't take any trade on this. For any trade I would take, I would like to sell short up there, because it's clean and I can see my downside objectives. When I do buy it right now, I don't see my upside objectives, as in, okay, price is gonna go here. I don't see something like that, unless this high, yeah, that high as a possible target. And let's have a look on the daily. Yeah, okay, it could potentially rally if we do get the dollar. If we do get the dollar to retrace, we could potentially see this. Yeah, that's if the dollar gives that rally, we could potentially see this. Now, I've been over the last 1 month, right? The market has been in such a way that I have to go back and watch my my journal. Okay, and going over my journal, I discovered something that is very, very interesting, and I have to keep reminding myself, which is as much as I know about price, okay, I cannot predict, or I cannot say, okay, price is gonna go up here. Yeah, I have to do it based on probabilities. Okay, so if I see any opportunity, okay, I have to take it. What do I mean? If this is an opportunity as a trade, then I have to take it, because I'm not the one pushing price. I don't know who is gonna buy it, but because it's something that I trade and I see it, I just have to take it. And it's so refreshing sometimes. If you do journal, if you do have a journal, which is you record the things that you go through as a trader, some of the trades that you take as a trader, if you do those stuff, okay, every now and then go back and check them, because you might be drifting away from your the way you trade, and the journal will bring you back. Yeah, the journal will bring you back to the way you trade. Okay, so if you think something is wrong with your trading, go back to your journal and see, right? So with that said, like right now, if I was to be sitting, or if I was to be trading, before I wouldn't have bought this, but now I'll buy it with the understanding that, okay, I'm not in control of price. I can see this is what's gonna happen because I've done it over and over again. So I just place the trade. Yeah, just place the trade and have your stop loss, and then see what's gonna happen. Okay, and that was a major breakthrough for my trading. Yeah, that was a major breakthrough for my trading, where when I see something that I know is gonna happen, but something that I've tested and traded over and over and over again, when I see it happening, then it gives me the confidence to just place the trade. I don't care about the loss, I'll just place the trade. And that did change my trading drastically. So with all that explanation, like I said earlier, if this is gonna go up here, I'm buying it. Simple as that, because I don't know whether it's gonna do it or not. So if I don't know and I have a stop in place, if I'm wrong, it'll stop me out. If I'm right, it'll go my way. So now I'll just take the trade. Okay, so that's just another little